It's October 1st, 2011, and the kitchen is finally done. I'm going to walk you through very quickly all the details, starting off with this door. The door was moved over a few inches, the baseboards were redone, and this archway was put in. We took out a door that was there. We installed this marble transom. As you can see, there's details that go up and around. It took a lot of work to be able to get that to lay tightly against there. The floor is Michelangelo marble with honed granite tile, and done in the same pattern as we had before, but before it was linoleum. And here's the new kitchen. As you can see, we have under cabinet lighting, LED lighting below that turns on when you walk into the room, underneath all the cabinets, and then turn around over here is the hutch. And again, LED lighting under the cabinets. And let's see, all the tile work here, as you can see, is a very specific height. The goal was to be able to get these here in the middle, all the outlets in the middle of a tile, one length of tile here. Also looking at, I cut every single one of these tile by hand. This here is a bevel. Put a bevel on the end of here, and I also did this stainless steel detail that bevels around the corner here, and it goes all the way around the kitchen, except for right now this section over here, because I'm going to be doing a detail over here I'll describe in a minute. But I'll do also over here, you can see the same type of bevel detail in the hutch. I also found this interesting piece of wood, and I also installed some marble inserts right here as well as over here. Again, the same sort of detail, worked its way all the way around, and I also installed a hole back here to be able to put the wires down in. So I figured we're going to probably have phones or computers or stuff like that in here, so I didn't want to have all the wires going up to the outlet here. This outlet's required by code, but that's what I probably will be using. And let's see, I'll give you a quick tour of the marble. It's really beautiful marble in Calicotta Oro. Spent a lot of time figuring out how we were going to lay this whole thing out, and a lot of nice beautiful details that came through. Also we installed this, I had this shelf fabricated, and so we put some herbs up there. That was the goal, is to be able to have a little farm here. Lots of details here in the sink. We needed to have, so I wanted to have a instant hot water. That's the soap, the faucets. And we needed this because we have a condenser dryer, so I need to be able to spray out the lint in the condenser dryer. And everything else is required for code, so it's quite a layout. Also over here, if you look at the details on this marble here, I mitered the inside, so these actually look like they're solid blocks of marble that go all the way up to the ceiling. Okay. And also we have our TV. It's also connected with TiVo. I've got everything going back here to the center of the house. I've also got a manual, a volume control over here, but the whole thing has an amplifier going down through this beveled area here, and the amplifier is down inside this cabinet here. The spotlights up above are LEDs. We also replaced the window not too long ago. It's actually done before the renovation. And some other details of the marble. And like I was going to say, over here, this is over the stove, we're going to be installing an archway. So Carrie has an idea for an archway. I've already just taken one pass at the design. I'm going to start improving upon it and tackling that project next. And let's see, final little detail here. This is one of the custom works I had to do. This is a very, very thin dimensioned pull-out drawer. This metal here is something I designed and fabricated myself. There's a lot of detail work down here to be able to get that to fit with this stock hardware. So we're able to get those place for those flat, big items. And over here is a floor cabinet, but it's actually very shallow. I had it custom made because, as you'll see in a minute, we're going to go into the kitchen, or the bathroom, and needed just enough room to be able to have some brooms and a few other things. And actually there's floor heating as well. There's the thermostat for that. And of course, very convenient to be able to put all the soaps and the like over here. Over here, this is also a new archway, and this used to be just, again, another door. We had the floors redone as well. And all the electrical, this whole wall was torn out in order to be able to get all the new electrical to the kitchen. And here's the bathroom. If you haven't seen this, this is my project last year. It took almost a year to complete. As you'll see, it's all Calicut Oro tile, and all of it was done custom by me. So getting in here, looking at some of the detail, you'll see this is actually a marble baseboard, and I've put a bevel on it. A little detail here in the corner, little square part that fits in there. Try to find as many different ways of matching the patterns. You see some other interesting pattern details that Carrie and I were able to figure out. And also here's the toilet paper holder. I had to cut this hole out by hand. I also fabricated the sheet metal that goes on the inside here. So I wanted the toilet paper to be as far in as possible into the wall. I might actually build some details over here to sort of finish this part off. Over here is the a cabinet, an in-wall cabinet that was already there. Had to do a lot of custom fabrication of these shelves here that are all specially made. I used a CNC router to be able to do that. And also here at the bottom, I marbled the bottom shelf. And also this door here was refinished. That took over a weekend, and this door here also was refinished, all by hand. That was a ton of work. I also replated this this piece by myself. I went out and got some plating material to be able to do that. And up here, this is a huge project. This is the vent, and I did that with my plasma cutter. A lot of work to get that design just right. A lot of work getting the plasma cutter to deliver on that design as well. It took a few weekends to be able to fabricate. Now over here, this is a low flush toilet. Took a long time to get that. I don't think it was even produced, manufactured when I first ordered it. It's a round version low flush toilet. They got a dual flush system on there. Works very well. And we found just the right size sink to be able to work with the space that we needed to get to in order to be able to get to the washer and dryer. So a stack washer and dryer. It's again a condenser dryer. We couldn't vent it to the outside because the HOA kept us from being able to do so. So we had to cycle back and do it with an electric version. So here's the version that actually drops the water to the drain, both Bosch. You see some more details here on the floor. And we found this beveled cabinet here, so we can get through. The detail on the top here is actually glass. You can see it's a beveled glass, but underneath it is the Calicut marble again. So what I figured is that this is going to hit a lot of soap and other things over the years. All it's going to do is make a real mess. So putting a nice chunk of glass on top made that really pretty. And also, let's see, this is the back side of the broom closet. As you can see, it goes out about 6 inches. And so we got the benefit of the broom closet on the kitchen with still having some cabinetry here in the bathroom. So where we put all of our soaps and things. And here's, of course, stack washer dryer. This used to should be a bathtub going across here, so all that was taken out, and we extended this closet further back to be able to fit it. We put in this pocket door, and the pocket door actually goes right up to that wall. This goes right into the kitchen, so we had just basically a ½ inch to spare to be able to fit that in. Worked very nicely. And as you'll see in the back there's actually a door, and that's how we install the washer and dryers, through that door, and that door is in the dining room. And over here is a very deep storage. This goes all the way to the back. It's about 8 feet long. It goes all the way to the dining room wall. So you'll see the top of that in a minute. The little details about the mirror. Let's quickly go out to the dining room. This is the other side of the washer and dryer. See, the light comes on when you open the door. We have our little wine collection down there. All of these shelves are custom made, and you can see in the back there, that's the same door that goes to the back of the washer and dryer. And the lights come on. Of course, I would install the switch to be able to accommodate that. And that's it. That's the whole kitchen project.